So guys, since recently there have been so many exciting new perfume launches, I thought why not to have a nice chat with you about them. So that's exactly what we'll do today, and if you are here for the perfume news, then make sure to keep on watching because they are coming up. All you have to do is to subscribe to my channel right now if you're here for the first time, and of course please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. And once you're done with that, we can get started! Hello and welcome everyone to today's top 10 list of very exciting new releases for spring-summertime 2022, and let's jump right into it because I get a lot of complaints that I ramble too much and I don't really want to make this video too long. So the first perfume I want to discuss is the brand new release from the brand Chiliad Hazigan, and it is called Magnolia Bliss. You guys, I like the design of it, although the colors remind me just a little bit of the lipstick Lipstick Fever, I'm sorry, that was the discontinued Mace Margiela that I mixed it up with. And also they have perfume, by the way, I own both of those, and let me grab a bottle. Here they are. So the colors are reddish, and this is a matte flacon, as you can tell, but Lipstick Fever, it has this gradient effect, and I really like that, but I wish that the bottles weren't as similar in colors. Maybe with Magnolia Bliss they try to match a vibe of nectarine, because apparently that's like a big note in there, but yet I really wish they made it maybe more pink or something. Let me know which color you associate Magnolia with. For me it's like this very beautiful pastel pinkish purple, but anyway, Magnolia should be like a main note in this fragrance. And as far as I got from reviews, this is gonna be a very joyful, a very juicy, beautiful, fruity floral, and if it's done correctly, then I'm there for it. So unfortunately it's not available in the shops yet, and the notes in there sound sunny and summery. We have bergamot, lemon, petitgrain and ginger, as well as magnolia, nectarine, freesia, peony and green gage, as well as musk, ambroxan, tonka bean and vanilla in there. So it sounds like a nice combination of notes. None of them really stands out to me to the point that I'm like, whoa, I need to blind buy it. So I will patiently wait until it appears in the shop and I can actually test it, just as I was hoping with this next fragrance, which is the newest flanker of my favorite perfume by Guerlain, that is called Mon Guerlain, and they've released this version called Mon Guerlain Essence, and I really like the notes in there. As you know, I have two perfumes from this range so far and I really enjoy them. First of all, I have Eau de Parfum and the Intense version, and they're both gorgeous. I love the combination of vanillic and lavendery notes in there. And what's special about this new launch is that of course there is lavender and vanilla because they are like the core of this fragrance, but there is a new addition of a flower to this composition, which is frangipani. So there are not many designer fragrances with this note, and it's sort of like not underrated, but it's just not the most popular floral note. So just to see something different makes it exciting for me. And I thought that this perfume will be available in the shop soon. Unfortunately it's not, and maybe it's going to be like a limited edition, although I haven't read anything about that. So let me know if it's already available in your region. Maybe you know if it's limited or maybe country selected, but I sincerely hope it's gonna be in the shop soon, because I feel like it's gonna be like a perfect Mon Guerlain launch for the summertime, because frangipani note smells tropical and beautiful. But I think something fresh and something really energizing, perfect for hot weather as well, is newest launch from the brand Mansera, which is called Melody of a Heart. Am I wrong? No, Melody of the Sun. I knew that I called it wrong. And to be honest with you, like if I need to be completely honest with you, it's not necessarily the list of notes that I would be like, yes, this is, you know, fragrance that will end up in my collection. It's the third one that I would be, you know, very patient with and that I want to test before purchase, you know, because that's my motto, test before invest. And that's only because there are so many citrusy notes, and if you love citrusy notes, probably you're excited. I'm excited for New Mancera because it's one of my most favorite brands out there in the niche category. But I mean, like lemon, grapefruit, it's not necessarily my cup of tea, especially because people say they are like really popping in there. But there is pear, there is lavender, there is cardamom, there is black currant. So not only citruses in the opening. And actually what makes it interesting for me personally is the note of green tea, because I love tea just in general and also in perfumery, although I'm picky with it. So my tea perfumes are very special. In case you're looking for some new ones, check out my best of episode dedicated to this note in perfumery. But yeah, there is this note, so probably it's gonna be like a citrusy, green, aromatic, freshy, osmanthus and jasmine are flowers in here. So maybe there is gonna be like something powdery in the background. That's what I'm expecting from it, especially because there is also a note of mate, so it will go well with the green tea, and of course some other base notes like cedar, amber and musk that maybe won't really, you know, take over the rest. So yeah, this sounds like an exciting release, although once again I won't blind buy it, just like I won't the next one, and it's by Guerlain, which is another one of my most favorite niche brands. And the only reason why I would not blind buy this one is because it once again, like, I'm a sucker for notes. If there is something exciting for me, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm there for it. But cedar, rosemary and green mandarin is not necessarily the combination that I'm digging very much. I actually guess this is gonna be very interesting to check out for a man, because it's in the cologne style. It's gonna be aromatic, refreshing, you know, just like a nice simple fragrance, but in Guerlain style. So the bottle is beautiful. Actually, I'm attracted to it because of the bottle, and the story is nice too. So the perfumer who created it is actually Celeste Becker, and I like her just work in general. She's a great perfumer, and yeah, it's gonna be like another nice freshie for the summertime, created as a shield of protection. So, you know, it is a fragrance to spray around oneself like an aura for purity and vitality. So there is some marketing in there, and you let me know if that sounds interesting to you. Maybe there are more notes, because I can't imagine Guerlain working only with 3, but that's what I got from Fragrantica. So with that being said, let's actually talk about designer fragrances, shall we? This is the new flanker of the perfume by Armani that is called My Way, and this one is My Way floral take on the fragrance that comes in such a beautiful frosted bottle. I like the design of this range. I like these fragrances. I'm not sure if I've reviewed them yet, so if you would like me to make like collection overview, let me know. I don't own any, but probably I should buy some for the collection, because you guys, they are really nice big floral scents, and this bottle is everything. I don't think that I own any frosted bottles from designer brand, and I like this style. I like the style of design. And the notes sound all right. I mean, like, once again, nothing that would be like, oh! But at the same time, orange blossom, green mandarin, bitter orange, Indian tuberose, Tunisian Tiroli, white musk, and bourbon vanilla sound all right. So yeah, I expect it to be maybe like a juicy, hopefully more neroli tuberose. So the previous ones were like almost animalic tuberoses, very like white florals, and probably because there is orange blossom, it's still gonna be on the white floral side, yet neroli will bring in more freshness, more of this airy feel, if you know what I'm talking about, since there are also some citruses. So I'm excited to check it out. Once again, I won't blind buy it. Actually, is there any fragrance that I wanna blind buy from this range? Oh yes, okay, so we'll get into that, but first let's talk about Narciso. Oh my god, I've just recently reviewed their Musk Noir and the flanker Musk Noir Rose perfumes, and someone was trying to taught me how to pronounce its name correctly, and I highly appreciate it, guys, because, you know, I just mispronounce all, well, not all, need to give myself credit, but at the same time a lot of words, and I'm sorry for that. So anyway, Narciso Rodriguez released a new perfume that's called Narciso Eau de Parfum Crystal. It comes in a very beautiful pink bottle. I need to tell you that it looks really nice. It looks really beautiful. The notes sound good. So with Narciso Rodriguez, it's not only about the notes for me, since they are so crazy about musk, and I love musk, but this is the most dominant note in the majority of their fragrances, and they're like hit or miss for me. Sometimes I like fall in love and get the fragrance, and sometimes I'm like, okay, this is nothing for me, I actually hate it. Let me know if you have a favorite and least favorite perfume from Narciso Rodriguez, but this one doesn't sound like it's gonna be an extreme, so maybe this is gonna be my first cube flacon, and there is note of freesia with orange blossom, rose with jasmine, white musk, and cedar wood, so probably the accent is put onto the flowers, but at the same time there is going to be musk, so it's not going to be like a very simple scent. And I haven't liked any of these cube flacons, although there were a few powdery ones, so maybe it's gonna be the first one that I will actually fall in love with. At least I really want to, because I like the bottle just like I do with this next one. I'm sorry that I'm so chatty, without any pause, without any, you know, break, just going on and on from one fragrance to another, but yeah, we have a lot of perfumes to talk about, and this next one really deserves our attention because it's from Gucci. It's the part of their exclusive range, and it's called Tears from the Moon. I love the name, and I need to tell you that I find this is the best exclusive range from a designer brand, although very pricey, not overpriced, because the bottles are art pieces. They are so beautiful, they are worth our money if you have money. I think these perfumes, for those people who have a lot of money, and for those people who want to spend money on perfumes that will make them to stand out from other people. So, you know, we are niche freaks, we don't care, we might purchase, you know, like 200, 300, 500 whatever euros perfume, but there are like people who, well, just normal people who wouldn't. And I think for those with a lot of money, with budget, with finances, who can afford, they might want to smell nice, but at the same time they don't want to wear even a designer fragrance that's already luxury, or even niche. They want to go exclusive, they want to spend like extra and extra on top. And I think Gucci range is really for those people, because it looks absolutely brilliant. I mean, like, if I need to choose the best design, that would be Gucci. I love these scents. They smell expensive, like they smell great, although they don't have the best longevity and projection, so the performance is really not the best. I mean, like, for this price you really need to put in very long lasting perfume, and because they smell so niche, I think they actually use a lot of high quality raw materials, and this is the only thing I could complain about this range if I needed to, but I just love it. I don't know any bottles I really want to, maybe it's gonna stay my dream, I don't know, but anyway, this is fragrance I would blind buy. This is the perfume that the white flacon is gorgeous. The notes are white peonies with Lily of the Valley with Stephanotis. I don't know what is this flower, so I expect it to be very floral, and actually I think it's going to be available in Frankfurt's Douglas, because we have this Gucci booth, or how do you call it, stand, and I really want to go to Frankfurt and check out if it's already available or not, because it's just lovely. But I think I won't get it because well, I have so many perfumes on my wish list, and I just can't afford like 300 euros perfume. That's just like you know what I mean, right? So I probably will wear Gucci's only if I go to Frankfurt and spray myself with them. But the next fragrance is another exclusive from a designer, and it's also really stunning in the presentation. This is actually by Chopard, that is called Imperial Iris Malika. So the flacon is like this intense deep purple, dark and gorgeous. I have one exclusive from Chopard. It's very different bottle design, but it also has this depth to the color, and I really like how, you know, navy blue it is with some golden elements. This other one is just slightly different because the cap is round, but that's not the point. The point is that the presentation is lovely, the notes breakdown is like that, and oh man, there are so many great ones. There is raspberry, there is cardamom, there are many spicy notes, there are many floral notes, ylang ylang that I love, rose that I love, of course iris, that's like my beloved note ever, and jasmine, and then tonka, benzoin, patchouli, sandalwood, myrrh, amber, pearl balsam, and labdanum. What can be better? I mean, like, with notes breakdown like that, you really play with my fantasy. So that's gonna be probably a very hard to get perfume. That's gonna be quite pricey, but for those once again who can afford it and who really want to have like extra luxury in the perfume collection, probably this is gonna be like a solid addition. But for me, it's rather a dream. Anyway, let's talk about a cheapie that you can get in your drugstore, and I'm excited about it because I really liked the rest from this collection, although not to the point that I would be like, oh, it's so good, I need to have them, because although the range of Juniper Lane fragrances is very powdery, almost cosmetic powdery, almost makeup powdery, almost like lipstick powdery, and that's exactly the vibe that I'm digging, I don't know, maybe I should get a few bottles, but this one that is called Cocoa Vanilla, and it reminds me of Kayali's fragrance, also in this Cocoa Vanilla style, sounds really like summery, vacation-like, with notes of orange blossom, with actually sakura blossom, heliotrope and coconut, vanilla, sandalwood and praline. I feel like this is gonna be an ultimate sexy, playful perfume just to wear if you're going out, you know, to a party, if you're going to the beach, if you're just having a great time. I mean, like, this is an affordable range. If you love powdery perfumes, I think you will really enjoy their fragrances, so check them out if you're in the drugstore. And to finish this video, I want with one of my most favorite brands. Their newest release sounds as exciting as the rest of their collection, and I'm talking about Nishani. So they created a perfume that is called Mana. I love the name of it. It reminds me of the video game I used to play when I was much younger. It's called Diablo. So you had their Mana too, and there is cardamom, there is saffron, there is geranium with black pepper, so I think it's gonna be very strong, you know. Nishani perfumes smell really powerful, so I think the opening is gonna be extra spicy because there are only spicy notes and a bit of geranium, which is also quite a sharp note. But then, you guys, there is Turkish rose, there is lather, there is oud, and there are a lot of base notes like moss, like patchouli, labdanum, benzoin, the musk with sandalwood and incense. So I think this is gonna be a very oriental perfume, a very heavy fragrance, and when it comes to fragrances in that style, Nishani always rocks it. So I have high hopes for this release, and also for the rest of the list that I shared with you. Let me know if there is anything exciting on it for you. Maybe you're excited for some of these or other fragrances. Go ahead and drop a comment below. What's the latest release you heard about that caught your interest? I would love to chat with you. Maybe that way I can actually learn about other fragrances. That would be really cool. And if you have any questions left regarding anything, honestly, you know, I always get back to you, then just let me know that and we can start a conversation below. I would like to know if there are any video ideas you have on your mind that you would like to share so I can film them for you. Don't be shy. If you're here for the first time, you can subscribe to my channel and activate the bell so you will stay updated anytime I post a new video. You can also give this one a huge thumbs up if you learned something new and interesting from it. Maybe you did know about some of these new fragrances, and there are gonna be more. So if you would like me to continue filming these videos, then you can let me know that. Thumbs up is the easiest way to let me know that you like this format of a video. And actually, I would like to know if there is any fragrance that I shared with you today that you would like me to review, so maybe I will actually buy it and you can vote for the one. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out the description box down below. There you'll find a lot of helpful information, like where you can follow me on my social media to stay in touch, and also where you can buy perfumes with discounts, also some niche ones. So I'm excited to hear from you. Thank you for your feedback, and make sure to stay tuned and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye, guys.